Hey, friend, do you work with anybody that gets on your absolute last nerve? Is there anybody that you live with that is driving you crazy and you don't know what to do about it? Do you have a client that when you see their name pop up in your calendar invite, you wish that they would cancel? We've all been there. We are there right now. But I want to give you a quick little nugget of information to help you deal with people that's driving you crazy, that's literally getting on your nerves. Now, in this internet space, sometimes we like to make stuff sound good and not just call it what it is, but I'm going to call it what it is. Sometimes you work with people that get on your nerves, right? You have family members that get on your nerves. So, here's what I've learned to help. Here's what I've learned to do to help me deal with people that's getting on my nerves. Put them in the respective box for which they belong. So, what does that mean? If you know a person has a certain type of behavior, let's say they email too much, they text too much, they use capital letters too much, they use too many emojis, they call too early, whatever it is, if you know that this person is just like this, then leave them in that box. And if they're in that box, then you know how to navigate around that box because they're not going to come out of it. Let me make it real for you. I used to work with someone and I had to understand that this particular person was a busybody. This person thought being productive and being impactful was constantly having meetings and keeping a full calendar and taking a bunch of notes. And it would drive me crazy. And then I had to realize that's just how that person is. So why am I going to let that person annoy me when they're allowed to be how they are? They are literally hardwired to be busy. So knowing that, I didn't let their business infiltrate my peace of mind, which is why I want you to be the CEO of your peace of mind. It is up to you and only you to keep your peace, especially when you know that the person is who they are. I heard a teaching this past Sunday that I will never forget. Shout out to my friend Tammy. We were speaking in Charleston, South Carolina, and Tammy's message said, give up the right to be right. Let me say it again and let me say it the correct way. Give up your right to be right. Now, as a coach and as a consultant, that message kind of hit me because it's not that I feel like I'm right ever, but I want people to like so quickly get to where they want to be. I want to push them, right? Push in a coaching, loving way, obviously. But it's like, no, you can do this. You got this. Let's go. And for some people, they're going to move slower. For some people, they're not going to do the work. For some people, we have to go all the way back to their childhood and start working through some stuff so they can get to where they want to be and even focus about where they want to go. So I have to give up my right to be right, which means I have to be open to who the person is, which means I have to accept each person as they are, regardless of what I see in them, regardless of the potential I see and the capabilities that they possess that they may not see. I have to give up my right to be right. So I want to share that with you. I want to encourage you to be the CEO of your peace of mind. Whoever that person is that's driving you crazy, that literally is tap dancing on your last nerve, as my mom used to say, I want you to put them in a box. Like, do I have a box? I think I have a box. Well, we'll put them in a bag. Put them in a bag, pull the bag closed, and you navigate your way around the bag. If you know that they don't know how to talk or they don't communicate the best, if you know that they're going to be late, if you know that they always don't practice emotional intelligence, we can't change another person, but we can always change how we respond to that person. So I want you to operate in your greatness, become the CEO of your peace of mind, accept ownership for your calmness and you showing up operating with emotional intelligence and balance, and don't expect that person to come outside of that bag because that's just who they are. And as a veteran, I can tell you this, when you know your enemy, you're better to go to war with them because you know their strengths and their weaknesses. So don't be in denial about the person that's driving you crazy. Accept them for who they are and you navigate the space accordingly to keep your peace. And never ever forget, you got this and I got your back. If you need help with anything as it relates to your life, reach out to me at aprillewis.com or email me at april@aprillewis.com. I am absolutely here to serve and support you. There is nothing that you can't do, and nobody, not even a job, not even a CEO, not even a leader, client, or colleague is worth your peace of mind. So protect your space, friend.